Hello, Bacon Boys.
Hello, Bacon Boys. Oh, good Bacon Boys.
Hello, lovely people. What is good? Welcome back to the farm at Freewarden. We've got sheep, we've got pigs, we've got chickens, we've got quail, we've got ducks, we've got rabbits. Yeah, rabbits too. In this video, we got a few things to do, and we're ultimately moving the sheep out to the pasture. Before we can do that, we've got some other work to do. But I want to let you know that at the end of the video, we've got a huge surprise. We're going to give you a sneak peek of a huge surprise. I can't wait to introduce you to this. And before we can do that, we got to get through the video. So what we've got to do today is finish tacking down the fence at the wooden posts. We've got to set up a gate with an H-brace, move sheep down here, and set up a fence for them. All of that I will explain in a lot more detail to come. Stick around for that surprise. Don't go anywhere. Let's see if we can have some fun getting done what's got to get done. All right, so I got to go around and make sure that there are staples everywhere on these posts. I've turned the electric off so that we don't accidentally take a ride. Yes, look at them respect that fence. That fence isn't even on. But they always stay about 6 inches away. Because they know what happens if you touch it. I better turn that thing back on as soon as I'm done here. He just touched it with his nose. Normally that would earn him a zap to the nose, but he went away unrewarded for his efforts of booping his snoot along the fence. Normally the fence will bazap back when he boops it, but not today. But we'll get that fence back on here in a minute so that in case he does it again, he learns why you don't touch the fence. All right, so the nicest gate on the property is this one, and we're not even using it, so I might as well put it to use. I'm gonna free it up, and then we're gonna get it out of there and install it down there. So we've got a nice, it's not a new looking fence, but compared to the rest of them, this might as well be brand new. Okay, my first H-brace all by myself. Okay, it's on. Travel there, bub.
Oh, he just got snapped in the butt.
you've all been waiting patiently for that big surprise that's coming up right around the corner. But first, let me just share with you what we've done out here setting up this fencing with our sheep. Now, I don't know if you remember last year I was talking about how the sheep were jumping the single line. This line right here, it's hot. It's real hot. I do not want to touch it. There's 10,000 watts going through that thing right now, or 10 kilowatts. And it'll make your life really spicy. I don't need that kind of spice in my life today. I've already had some spice. Gonna introduce you to the spice in just a little bit here. But before we do that, let me just share with you why we've done this double layered fence here. Because if you hadn't noticed, we don't just have a single line here. We also have the Premier One fencing, the temporary, movable, portable fencing, whatever we want to call it. The reason for this is not enough to keep them in yet. They're not trained to a single line. So we put a single line there with nothing on the other side except a fence. So there's no temptation for them to go over there. Plus, they look over the single line and they go, there's nothing there for me until I meet the single fence, so I'm not going to jump over. It's slowly giving them that mental muscle memory of not thinking there's any reason they should have to jump over that single line. Because last year, even when they weren't hungry, they were still jumping it. My buddy Fred is coming over to visit to say hello. Hello, Fred. Hello, buddy. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yes, you is good boy. Are we done? Is that all? That's all you wanted? Guess that's all he wanted. Quite simply, we kept the same idea from last year where we have a center spoke in the middle of our pasture, and then working off from that in just little wedges all the way around the pasture, we're setting up these paddocks for them. Now, they'll be out on this paddock for about 2 days, and then we'll move them. The way that we're hooking this up to the perimeter, though, that's the really fancy thing. All right, so we've just got these jumper cables, these clips here. So basically a cable with clips on either end. And we are using that to just run power off from the perimeter that goes all the way around the pasture to this single line here. We go all the way down there and then back down this side over here. We've got a Premier One fence that's not even electrified. The point of the Premier One fence is just to give them a visual that would deter them from jumping the single line, giving them it gives them the appearance that, well, even if they were to jump that single line, what's the point? Because on the other side of that is a fence they definitely know they're not getting through. That'll be in a future video, an update on whether this strategy worked or not. But basically, I'm trying to train them to a single wire, a single line, so that we can run them all around here and basically set up a new paddock in, 5-10 minutes. So basically like nothing. And now, as promised at the beginning of this video, here is the big surprise. Maybe not quite that big, but I would like to introduce you all to Ragnar, the lichen shepherd. Ragnar is a part of the Lichen Shepherd project, a forthcoming, up-and-coming, new breed that's being worked on. Oh, is that a tasty hand? Is that a tasty hand, huh? And he is very cute. We just got him today. So he's been exploring the farm. He's quite the brave little guy. And we wore him out once, and now he's back out here to explore the farm some more. And as far as where he's at in the Lichen Shepherd project, he is an F3, for those who know. But he is a very sweet pup, and we're looking forward to getting to know him and seeing how he grows and develops a personality. But I think he's going to fit right in here on the farm at Freewarden.